morning, Meadowbrook. Morning. All right. Welcome to the winter assembly. I do feel like my heart is about to beat out of my chest. I haven't talked to a group this big in a while, so pardon me if I'm a little overexcited. How many of you are attending your first ever winter assembly at Meadowbrook? Show your hands. Yeah. All right. Welcome. Welcome to a beloved tradition around here. This has always been a time where we've gathered as a community to watch our students perform and showcase their hard work. It's also a time for us to connect before we go off into break. I know a lot of you are going to be celebrating Christmas soon. All of us are going to be celebrating New Year. I hope it's a really wonderful time for your families. But before we go off, before we leave for winter break, we return to this grand tradition. And I want to tell you, I don't mean this assembly is the grand tradition. Because in the history of Meadowbrook, nearly 100 years, we have usually gathered on this day, but it's taken many forms. Long ago, near the school's founding, this was actually a Christmas assembly. And as the school became a more pluralistic community, it became a holiday assembly. And a few years ago, it became a winter assembly. Then last year, it became a virtual assembly. And this year, there's not one, there's not two, but there's 3 assemblies. So, you know this is Meadowbrook, and we're always growing and changing. So the tradition is not assembly. The tradition is Meadowbrook students on stage, standing and delivering for their families and for their friends. And we start when we're 4 years old, and that tradition doesn't stop. It goes all the way through graduation with 8th graders. And so today you get to join in that, and our students have been working very hard and are excited to share their work with you. It's a celebration of what we've learned. So if we stumble a little bit today, that's wonderful. I hope you applaud us and help us keep going. And if we shine today, that's wonderful, and I hope you applaud us and celebrate us. Today is just one step in our learner's journey. I gotta tell you that it took a lot of people today to make today possible, as you saw from all the logistics. Our incredible facilities staff and COVID response team, and our AV team and Mr. Longo, and our video team with Mr. Scabati have all been working, so you can give them a little love today. I would appreciate it. I want to thank our arts teachers under Mr. Molyneux, you might know him as Mr. M's chairship in the arts department, and Miss Mathewson, our music teacher, and Mr. Williams, our band teacher. They are about to work with your kids, have been working with your kids to show you today. So big love for them and our arts team. I've been waiting 2 years to say this. But sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Thank you, Mr. Grover. JKSK, please stand up.
Taking a collective deep breath for all of us behind your masks. Breathing in, breathing out. Sit back, enjoy the glory of your children.
about that joy? We almost took out a microphone with that joy. So thank you so much. My name is Alicia Mathewson, also known as Miss Mathewson. This is my first Meadowbrook Winter Assembly. It is my first time ever teaching music with a mask and teaching to little children. I had these SKers as JKers last year with masks, and it is amazing to me that we are singing and we are sharing this energy with you. So thank you for all that you do to help us do what we do. And in a moment, we are going to have first grade out here to sing you a song. That's right. And you may recognize the song, but you may not have heard some of the verses because they, in fact, themselves made up some of the verses. So let's give another round of applause for the JKSK singers. All right, well, in my former career, I was a folk singer, so I think right now I'm going to do an impromptu sing-along with the parents. Are you up for it? Here we go. Ready? We're going to sing back to them, This Little Light of Mine. Here we go. Ready? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it small show that we're doing. The third grade is going to be singing a song called In This House. And one of the things I love about Meadowbrook is how many different cultures we have here, different families. And when I do a concert like this, I'm trying to bring an energy of unity, love, peace, a vibration everyone can tune into, regardless of where they come from around this time of year. So this song, third grade really loved learning this song. They loved the vibe of it, and they're singing it beautifully. So I want to thank all of you for all you're doing for them at home and for coming today to share this energy with us.
Teachers have been pouring their hearts and souls into this year, trying to achieve a full program. I am so proud of what our students have done this year with our teachers' collective genius and all of your support. Thank you all. I know how much we've asked, and I know how much you've stepped up with us to make this program possible. All of you know our mission to know, love, and challenge each child. I thought I'd just take a moment to reflect on the love part of the mission. I'd be remiss if I didn't think about Bell Hooks this week, one of my favorite authors who passed away, who wrote a seminal text all about love, which I love, and would feel free to read it over winter break if you're interested. But just a quote from her, she talks about love not as a noun or as a feeling, but as a verb and an action. And she quotes Erich Fromm in the book, who said, "Love is as love does. Love is an act of will, namely both an intention and an action. Will also implies choice. We do not have to love. We choose to love. In this school and in our work, love is indeed a verb. And you saw it on display today, and you'll see it again when we return in 2022. Please keep your families healthy and safe this break. Enjoy yourselves, and Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for coming. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. Welcome back. All right, if this is your second winter assembly of the day, special shout out. How many of you are attending 3 winter assemblies today? All right, a few hands. All right. Well, welcome to my save remarks.
Good morning, Meadowbrook. Making sure you're all alive out there. Wait. Again, my name is Danny Williams. This is my first, well, actually my second year. It feels like the first year. But this year we're going to focus more on smaller ensembles, and basically we split the 5th and 4th grade band into smaller pieces, and what they're going to present to you is something great. The first song they're going to do, this band, which is Fire, is a great piece it's called Happy, by a great composer. His name is Pharrell Williams. You might recognize it.
Soul
Let's hear it for the 6th grade rock band. Give special thanks to 4th grade for singing with them. second show of our Meadowbrook Winter Assembly with a song from Rent called Seasons of Love, written by Jonathan Larson. And we send you off with that energy, that vibration that Mr. Grover referred to, that Bell Hooks wrote about, a love that is active. That's what's happening here, and this is quite a treat, 4th grade, singing this song for you.
At this time, I'm going to present to you the 6th grade band, The Grapes. And they will be performing 2 numbers today. The first one is Tainted Love, as performed by Samson.
True. the next feature is going to be the Meadowbrook Minute. And the screen will be coming down, and right behind that wall there, where Mr. Scafati is actually a fully functional news station. So what we will see in a moment is 2 anchors reporting the Meadowbrook news, and you'll see videos from all over the community that have been created by the crew. One of the most amazing things is to watch them all working. It's like watching a play. You have the producer, Avery, who's there with her headset going, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you've got different camera operators working at different angles. All the scripts are entered into their teleprompters. You have 3 people adjusting the sound and queuing everything up. It's really a marvel to watch. So the crew of that is Avery, Emily, Lyra, Marisa, Serena, Catherine, Nicole, Lila, and Avery. They've been independently producing shows for the last year, and they're about to hand over the news station to the 7th grade, which is very exciting. So this will be the final 8th grade Meadowbrook Minute, thanks to the hard work of Mr. Scafati over the last 5 years to build us the Meadowbrook News.
Good morning, Meadowbrook, and welcome back to the live Meadowbrook Minute broadcast. I'm Lila.
And I'm Avery. I'm sure you're all itching to get on to winter break, but before we all head home, we have not only some news, but some awesome films to share with you produced by middle school students this fall.
Every fall, the Student Television Network, STN, holds the STN Fall Challenge, a film contest that Meadowbrook students compete in. Middle school film students from all across the country are given prompts, and they work all weekend writing the scripts, filming the movies, and editing the final films. It's a long process. This year, Meadowbrook had 4 teams of filmmakers make movies for the contest, and we can't wait to share them.
The first film we have to share is a PSA called Be Kind to Your Mind, done by 7th graders Elizabeth, Charlotte, Noelle, Yo-Yo, and Audrey. It received an honorable mention from STN in contest. Amazing work. Check it out.
There are many things that can provoke anxiety or stress in an individual's life. Stress will never disappear, but it can be reduced. If you are anxious about something, try giving your mind a break by participating in a breathing exercise, going outside, or taking a walk, or spending time with loved ones and friends. If these strategies prove unsuccessful for you, reach out to a trusted adult for help on ways to cope with your anxiety. Remember, be kind to your mind.
Congratulations, filmmakers. What a great message.
The next STN Fall Challenge film we have to share is a news story made by 7th grader William. Given the prompt All in the Family, William's film showcases Fells Market, a local family-run store in Wellesley.
We have been here for 40 years. The previous owners were here for 28 years. The Rastusha family is probably they were the original Fells Market owners, and we came in and purchased it.
For Peter Katsikaris and his brother Paul, work is a family matter. As owners of the popular Fells Market in Walsall, Massachusetts, the brothers expand the definition of family to include their staff and the community that frequents the store for their shopping needs.
I've been working here since full-time, so I was 14 years old. When my parents originally bought it, it was just the meat, the groceries, and then my brother and I expanded the meat and also brought in beer and wine. We have a lot of great customers. We've established a lot of great friendships with these customers. Again, we can consider them, extended family.
I think for the most part, we get to know each other's names, and we help each other out when needed, and it's a very warm place to be.
I've been coming here since 1985. It's the greatest place to come when you have to do a boring grocery run and you know you're going to be greeted by everybody who works here who's so wonderful, including like Paul and Peter's parents who used to be here all the time, doing the shop. Also, you run into all your neighbors. And by neighbors, I mean around the whole town, not even just on the few streets nearby.
I've been coming here, buddy, since 1985. Mom and pop shops there's not many around anymore, so it's nice to see this is still around and flourishing. It's uncommon these days. Family feel, I think that's what people like about it.
Fells Market is very involved in the local community, and some important town traditions revolve around the store.
We do pizza in the afternoon for Wednesdays, and all the kids come in probably about 12:10, and for about a half hour it's mayhem. But you know, that's the way it's always been. We like to provide the service to the community and our extended family.
We've been here long enough that, sooner or later, everybody comes to Fells.
Weren't coming here before and discovered us because of the pandemic, because they didn't want to go to the bigger chains.
Family businesses have their challenges, though.
We get along for the most part, but you also have sibling issues here and there. Biggest challenge is where it's a family business, where someone's always here, so you're putting in a lot of hours.
No family in New England would be complete without their favorite football team, including a certain player that used to call this region home.
Funniest customer story was probably when Tom Brady came in the store. He came in to use the bathroom. My brother and I didn't recognize him. He came up. Some of the customers were saying, "Do you know who that is?" We said, "No." We thought it was someone else, and that's Tom Brady.
This is William Grace reporting for Meadowbrook Film Broadcast Media.
What a great story, William. Thanks for sharing.
As you might imagine, learning how to produce films and features like these requires a lot of work and a lot of practice. Many Meadowbrook 6th graders have spent time this fall learning how to do it in film class. Here's a sampling of some short films by Sonia, Megan, Jane, Sarah, Brady, and Nyan.
Hi, my name is Sarah. Have you ever wanted to roll the dice? Well, I have dice. Let's roll.
How to tie up your hair by Sonia. First, take your hair tie. Pro tip, use a scrunchie so your hair doesn't get tangled. Put the hair tie on your wrist. Then, bunch up all of your hair. That's how you tie your hair.
Nice job, 6th grade. Before you know it, you'll be making movies and features for STN competitions. And speaking of, the next STN Fall Challenge film we have to share is a pizza store commercial following the prompt Shop Local, made by 8th graders Peter, Vihan, Ricardo, and Jay. Check it out.
Aren't you tired of the big pizza brands moving into town and replacing beloved local ones? Hi, I'm Matt Brandy, owner of MB Pizza. We used to have 5 stores in the county, but now only have 1. We'd love it if you came down to support us.
I've been coming to MB since I was a kid. Big pizza brands are all the same, so why don't you shop local and come on down to MB Pizza, 13 Gerald Street in Franklin.
Call the number on your screen to receive 1 free pizza from MB Pizza.
Now that's a good-looking pizza. You all are talented chefs and filmmakers.
Nice work, everyone. Hey, Avery, have you ever forgotten your water bottle before?
Of course I have.
I have too, but the new cups by the water fountain are super helpful. The cups are a great resource, but we need to consume them with care. Check out this PSA made by 7th graders Aria and Mimi that tells us all about the new water cups.
Have you noticed the cups by the water fountains around campus?
I have. They're so helpful for when you forget your water bottle.
But try to remember to bring your water bottles every day because cups can be wasteful and bad for the environment.
When you're filling these cups, make sure you don't spill them or spill some on your friends.
Remember, consume cups with care.
Thanks, Aria and Mimi. Now I know how important it is to bring my water bottle and only use the cups if I absolutely have to.
Thanks for the reminder. Do you remember when the Middle School Community Service Club collected all that candy for troops after Halloween? Well, this December, the club hosted a food drive for Bristol Lodge. Let's get the details. Nicole has the live in-studio interview from one of our club leaders, Catherine.
Hi, Meadowbrook. My name's Nicole, and I'm joined by Catherine, one of the Community Service Club leaders, and today I'll be interviewing her. My first question is, what inspired you to start your Community Service Club?
Yeah, of course. So I was inspired to start the Community Service Club last year when I realized how fun and impactful community service could be, and I thought it'd be awesome to bring that to Meadowbrook. So I collected a group of over 30 kids in the middle school, and we were all able to work with Mr. McLean and Mr. Sasler, our club's advisor, and Avery, our co-head, to do some amazing activities together, and hopefully we'll do some more amazing things next semester.
That's amazing. Thank you, Catherine. My second question is, what are some of the activities the Community Service Club has done?
Yeah, so in September, we assembled 10 birthday boxes to be delivered to Birthday Wishes, which is an organization in Boston that works to provide birthdays to homeless children. Just after Halloween, we collected over 40 pounds of candy for the organization Operation Gratitude, which delivers candy and notes and other things to troops overseas. And currently, we're hosting a food drive for the Bristol Lodge Food Pantry in Waltham, which makes sure every family has access to nutritious foods.
Thank you. My last question is, what are some goals you have for the Community Service Club for the remainder of the year?
Yeah, so some of the goals I have are just to continue on the trajectory we've already set. We've already made so much of an impact in our communities already, and I hope we are continue to able to do that, especially as a Meadowbrook community. It's been awesome to get to meet 6th graders, 7th graders, and 8th graders, and just form a new sense of community that comes together to make a great impact on the towns around us.
That's amazing. Thank you for what you're doing for Meadowbrook. Now back to Avery and Lila, and make sure to go donate for the Bristol Food Drive.
You all are doing some great work. Keep it up.
One more exciting thing going on in our community is the start of winter sports. Basketball, squash, dance, and fitness are all back this year, and our teams are off to a strong start. Here with Sports Report is Vihan.
Hey everybody, I'm Vihan. This is James, also known as Mr. Basketball.
We have some really exciting sports news to share with you guys. The winter season just started, and yesterday the JV girls and boys basketball team, as well as the squash team, played. They all had really good games, but unfortunately those 3 teams lost.
But the boys varsity basketball team won against Fessenden yesterday by a 30-point margin, I would say. It was such a great game and so fun to play in. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you on the next Sports Report. I'm Vihan.
And I'm Jay.
We can't wait to get further into our seasons. Go Meadowbrook!
The last STN Fall Challenge film we have to share is a music video that received 2nd place in the middle school music video division. 8th graders Lyra, Claire, Laura, Serena, and Olivia worked so hard all weekend, and they created an amazing film for the song While We're Young by Tor Sorensen. Let's take a look. Wow, that's an amazing accomplishment. Congratulations, classmates.
And congratulations to every filmmaker this fall. You all did an amazing job, and we can't wait to see what you create next. And thank you to everyone who has tuned into our film and broadcast media channel this year. More than 6,000 views and 11,000 minutes of view time. Wow!
That's amazing. Before we sign off, we have one last film to share, 2021's final TikTok of the week. This is a good one. Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the final TikTok of the week of 2021. Today we have the Meadowbrook Pyramid, inspired by our favorite show, Dance Moms. At the bottom of the pyramid, we have midterms, final assessments. You just gotta get all that studying done, but we made it, and we cannot wait for winter break, which leads us to our next one.
Next up on the bottom of the pyramid, we have the keypad. The keypad has just not been it this week. It's been falling asleep around 1 p.m. Just not what we're going for. You gotta keep it up.
Trying to lock us out of the building, am I right?
Come on.
Next on the bottom, we have the Vinnick Gym. I mean, we couldn't get in there for a whole day, and we had no art classes, we couldn't have basketball practice like we normally do. Just, come on, Vinnick. You gotta stay open.
It's okay, guys. Next
Moving up the pyramid, on the second tier.
We're so happy to announce that winter break is tomorrow. I'm so proud of everybody who's gone through these past couple weeks. They've been really hard for everybody, and we're so excited for break.
Amazing. Next we have soup. Soup is absolutely amazing. It's making its return to lunch, and we are so happy that soup is back. And on the top of the pyramid,
we have
Maddie. Obviously, Maddie is the superior dancer.
She's the best in every way.
Yeah.
And there's just no
Maddie.
beating her.
Bye, Meadowbrook!
Bye! Love that. Thanks, Emily and Avery.
Well, with our last show of 2021 coming to a close, we wish you all a fun and relaxing break with your families.
We'll see you all in 2022. Reporting for the Meadowbrook Minute, I'm Avery.
And I'm Lila.
Happy New Year!
I'm Natalie, and we're the 6th grade chamber ensemble. Our first song will be 3 o'clock in the morning.
next song will be He's a Pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean.
the 8th grade chamber ensemble, and we're going to be playing Autumn by Vivaldi from the Four Seasons and Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. So I hope you guys enjoy.